when I visit a synagogue or a bookstore to show respect for literature and for Mr. Snicket himself, whereas other people just wear whatever they found in their hamper or dumpster. Some people enjoy reading Mr. Snicket's books in bed, so a nightgown would be appropriate. Sir? Some people, believe it or not, read Mr. Snicket's books to children, so if there are any children, if you are the proud mother of a child, make sure that its face is not covered in something blue so that it can see. And make sure not to remove its hands and feet. You might want to wear sturdy work boots when approaching the work of Lemony Snicket, particularly if you live in an igloo. Which I suppose brings us to thingy Roman numeral I.
Oh my God.
Suspicious investigations, because Mr. Snicket spends a great deal of his time researching and writing down suspicious things in books that are very easy to steal from young people. Here is the first volume in a series of unfortunate events, a sequence of 13 books about terrible things happening over and over to orphans. Orphan is a word which here means a child who's all alone with no adults nearby. This book, on the other hand, is the first volume in All the Wrong Questions, which details Mr. Snicket's apprenticeship in a secret organization. In this book, he learns of a statue that has been stolen, but the statue turns out not to have been stolen, so it is necessary for the statue to become stolen so that the case of the stolen statue can be concluded. It is through such investigations that he has learned to pierce the veil of ordinary life, to learn that what seems normal may in fact be something else. For instance, when you go home, you may find this ordinary-looking article of furniture, but Mr. Snicket would know it could conceal the deadly shoe polishing machine. If you look closer at one of God's creatures through a microscope, you may find that it looks larger in the microscope. An ordinary butter knife can turn out to be a vicious weapon, and the blood stains will never come out of your clothing. Somebody call the police! That's not the police! That's a hat! And that's a man playing the violin in an invisible shirts! It is those investigations that have led Mr. Snicket to publish a great number of books, some of which are for sale and none of which are appropriate. This, who could that be at this hour, is the book that Mr. Snicket was planning to read a short selection from out loud before excusing himself and running screaming from the room. Luckily, a dignified and handsome representative is here, and so none of that nonsense will be tolerated. Now, one interesting thing, I find it interesting, you may not find it interesting. I don't know you.